So far, this year is not going so well. Wars raging in Europe, countries threatening to start World War III. While the bad news does not seem to end, here's some good news for you. For our next 12-month voyage around the Sun, the magnificent solar system usually has a lot planned for us. This year, it has a few new and more frightening tricks up its sleeve. Tricks that may bring us humans together. Scientists and astronomers have been eagerly waiting for the arrival of this year, which will bring the most bizarre space events of the century. So, fasten up your seatbelts and prepare to be surprised. Do you like to watch the night sky? Then I bring good news, as the end of the March will have something truly special waiting for you. Saturn, Mars and Venus. That's when those three planets will appear incredibly close together, just before sunrise. During the final 2 weeks of the month, the trio will be so close that they will appear in the exact same field of view for some telescopes and binoculars. Venus will be the brightest of the three, with Saturn and Mars being considerably fainter. The incredible dance of these three planets will continue during the first week of April, with Mars and Saturn looking exceptionally close again on morning of 4th and 5th of April, practically overlapping each other while Venus continues to shine the brightest. If you have a clear vision down the southeast horizon, you will be able to see Saturn and Mars being too close to each other. The pair of planets will break the horizon around 4:45 am MDT and be roughly a little high an hour later, before the sun begins to brighten the sky. This will be the best time to watch these planets. Come May 15th, the night sky will put on another stunning show for you. That is when we shall have a front row ticket to a total lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when a full moon crosses into the shadow of the Earth and is obscured for a brief period of time. Sunlight filters through our atmosphere and illuminates the shadowed moon with a haunting reddish hue, which gives rise to the term blood moon. The eclipse is also known as flower moon since it happens in the spring, and it will begin on 8 p.m. MDT on May 15th. Then the partial phase of the lunar eclipse will begin, and the dark portion of the moon will become larger over the following hour as the moon ascends higher and higher into the night sky. Totality in the night sky will begin at 9:29 p.m. and end at 10:53 p.m. with the maximum eclipse happening at 10:11 p.m. This is going to be a remarkable night, even though another complete lunar eclipse will occur this year in November. The one in May will be at an optimal time with hopefully perfect weather. What better way to begin your summer than by witnessing one of the most magnificent and wonderful displays the night sky has to offer? If you enjoying a lovely evening under the stars and planets of our solar system, mark June 24, 2022 on your calendar. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn will all align like billiard balls on a pool table right before sunrise on that summer day. The greatest part is that they will all be visible with naked eye, and to make this early morning encounter even more memorable, the crescent moon will also align with the planets, putting itself between Venus and Mars. Have you ever heard about the Mars opposition? You should have, since it's going to lead to an incredible view of Mars this year. The Mars opposition is when the planet is in opposite of Sun from the perspective of Earth. When Mars is in the opposition, it will be visible all night and glow brighter than most stars in the night sky. Our planet also reaches opposition, although Mars does once every 26 months. In fact, once it does so this year on December 8th, the red planet will not approach opposition again until January 15, 2033. Because of the planet's eccentric orbit, some oppositions of Mars are closer than the others. During its opposition in 2003, the red planet approaches close to 34.6 million miles of Earth. This time, it will be around 51.1 million miles, though it's not as close as it was back in 2020, but it's closer than it will be for the next opposition. In fact, Mars won't be this close again until 2033. With keeping that in mind, who does not love a rare and good meteor shower? Thankfully, December is going to give us our early dose of the Gemini's meteor shower. The annual shower, named after the constellation Gemini, is back this year and will make itself known before the dawn on morning of December 14th. Under ideal conditions, we can all expect to see 90 Gemini meteors per hour during the peak of the meteor shower. However, we will not have ideal conditions this year because the moon will shine brightly from midnight until dawn on December 14th, drowning out many of the fainter meteors flying through the sky. But don't be discouraged because it will be still worth your time and you will want to step out into the cold winter air to see this shower. There will be many more space-related events this year, but these are just a handful that are definitely worth your time. So, while you look forward to what the new year has in store, don't forget to look up the events that will be taking place this year. They will be very fantastic to behold, but not all space events can be prepared for. In fact, NASA has recently detected some very strange signals coming from deep within the cosmos, and they have an idea of what or who they came from. Make sure to click on this video on your screen to learn more about these strange signals, and I'll tell you everything we know about them.